Hey, what's up? It's your boy Chris Brown, and right now you're checking out Renata Romaine TV.
You're now checking out Renata Romaine, cuz.
I'm a little surprised that this guest today, I got the phone call that Chris Brown wanted to come for some breakfast.
Yeah.
He hasn't been here in like 6 years. Good morning. Welcome back.
Thank you, babe.
Well,
See,
damn.
I had to think about breakfast because usually I'm never up at this time. So I'm like, man, let me get something to eat. Let me, come through, show us some love.
I started feeling a certain type of way. Like, you haven't been here in a little minute.
It's been a long time. I think I was like just getting like facial hair the last time I got here.
You know what? It's the truth. And you didn't have this many people with you, a big old entourage, like 20 deep this morning.
Yeah, I got to protect my neck,
Yeah,
Wu-Tang.
I hear that. Well, a lot of great things has happened in these past couple of years. Gearing up for the album. Is it dropping Black Friday or is it in December? I'm confused.
Well, I have something special for the fans on Black Friday, but
okay.
The actual album is scheduled for December 18th.
Royalty.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you have planned for Black Friday?
It's not gonna be a surprise if I tell you, babe.
Oh, come on. You teased it on Instagram. Come on.
No, that's great. Yeah, we gotta get a surprise.
All right. Is it going to be free? Because I'm encouraging folks to not spend their money on Black Friday.
Yeah, it will be.
Nice. Okay, so folks, look out for that. The album Royalty, December 18th, just in time for Christmas, named after your daughter. Now, you're the last person that I would have expected to have a kid. Damn, you had a child before I did, Chris.
Man, you gotta get in the game. Come on.
I'm not trying to get in the game, man.
It's beautiful. Kids
So
are
I hear.
beautiful.
Yeah. I have a lot of godchildren, but everyone that have kids, they tell me, Renata, it will change your life.
Completely. Yeah, absolutely. I feel like now with my daughter, I get a chance to really just have fun. Before it's like we go around life chasing certain things that's not important. You know what I'm saying? So with my daughter, I get to see her look in her eyes and just see like, innocence and fun and joy. So when I see her, I just had the best time. And I'm like, all right, come on, let's go do something today. What we going to do? We going to go to petting
Oh, she's always with you.
Yeah, she's ready all the time.
Yeah. But I can't imagine you like changing diapers and doing all that, the daddy stuff. You do that?
I do all that, but it's like,
You have help? You have a nanny?
Yeah, I have
your
a nanny.
mom?
I have a nanny and my mom, but actually, when it's my duty to change the diapers, I go in there.
That's not fair.
Full quarantine gear on. I'm like, okay, I'm not touching any feces.
Yeah, yeah. Let's play some music and come back. When we come back, I want to know more about the album. Back with Chris Brown, getting ready for Thanksgiving and all of that. Are you ready for turkey?
I am. You know what it is? I actually wanted to do something to get back this year, so I think when I go back either Los Angeles or NY, I'm gonna try to be, present and vocal in it and try to, hey man, everybody come get some turkeys and turn up. So
you've been in that mode lately. The other day you were expressing yourself, like venting or having a cathartic moment on Twitter, and I had actually printed out a few things because you were saying some deep stuff, and I'm like, wait a minute, that's Chris Brown. I never saw him like that before.
Yeah.
Saying that you speaking for the weak. What was on your mind?
Not speaking for the weak. I just felt like somebody needs a voice sometimes. I think some people only how can I explain it? People only allow you to go as far as they want you to go. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like when people, especially African American people, as myself and other people, we're born in a world full of doubt or no's, or everybody says, hey, you're not good enough to do this, or hey, you can't do this.
They want to pigeonhole you to how they know you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They give you limitations based on their boundaries. So I just feel like, I'll take the lashes for that. I'll be like, hey, you know what? I'll speak for the people who really can't speak for themselves because they already been deemed outcasts or they already been like scrutinized or criticized. I think for me, my music speaks a lot of volume, but it also has inspiration in it to show people that you can keep persevering and you can be focused.
You can have redemption and you can get up and keep pushing. Exactly. You said people are afraid to be who they truly are because they limit themselves to other people's standards. When did you find out who you truly? Or when did you start living your truth?
I would say 11 years old when I got on the Greyhound by myself and went to New York with the dream that I would get a record deal. So I think it's just the drive and determination. When you're a kid, you already have so many boundaries as it is, because your parents want to protect you. you got to go to school and you don't, really don't want to hang with the wrong crowd. But me being a young kid, like I already had that ambition to come and focus on my light and what it was that made me who I am. So
Yeah.
I kind of got it earlier, but it just was all with an idea. Everything starts with an idea. So.
The new album Royalty December 18th, but he is going to wet our palates this Black Friday.
Yeah.
All right, so tell us about the album. You mentioned you got inspirational on it a little bit. What can we expect?
Well, this album is just a coming of age album. I think it's like an album that doesn't really kind of symbolize, how can I say it? Well, it does symbolize the growth of me over the past, 10 years, 10, 11 years. And I named it Royalty after my daughter because that's the biggest part of my life and the biggest, like, lesson I've learned, in my life. So being able to showcase that and have her on the front cover and, name it Royalty, it was only right because at 26, that's where I'm at in my life and that's what I'm kind of focused on, being a father.
Yeah.
But also explaining my journey throughout the album of where I started and where I am where I'm headed to. So.
Yeah. My dad is everything to me. Like I grew up with my dad and
Yeah.
I think it certainly made a difference in my life. You have a lot of fatherless daughters and
Absolutely.
you were a fatherless son, correct?
No, not at all. Not at all. Don't give me that credit.
I'm so okay.
My
Confusing you. We
yeah.
have a lot of fatherless sons out there.
My dad was around. They just my mom and dad weren't
We're
married.
together.
Yeah.
Got it. But I think it's beautiful to see your relationship with your daughter. Do you have, any type of most fathers are like protective, do you have those type of, thoughts about wanting to protect your daughter from a lot, of the, pitfalls that are out there that, a lot of women go through?
Yeah, I mean, I think with me, I think it's about understanding and me kind of basically learning from my daughter and she learning from me at the same time, allowing her to make mistakes and not try to shelter her from everything and not try to say, well, you're not going to do this and you're not going here. I mean, because ultimately, once they get older, they're going to do what they want to do, But
you got that right.
I would rather.
Didn't you?
Yeah, exactly. and I would want to either coach her or even be able to sit down and talk with my daughter about any issues. Like she can come to me and be like, "Hey, Dad, I went on a date with this guy. This happened. This happened, whatever.
I can't even imagine you and your daughter when she comes of age, sitting you down talking about her dating life and stuff.
That's how y'all. You might have cringed that you talking to your daddy about it.
Yeah, I don't.
But the way I'm gonna talk to my daughter, I'll have her be able to be comfortable with it, and I'll make it so it's not a punishment by telling the truth.
Right.
It's communication. I'll never know the problem if I set boundaries up for her and she just tries to just go around and, well, I did that because you said it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I would love to be able to communicate with my daughter fully.
So the album we know is called Royalty.
Album is called Royalty, December 18th. Make sure y'all go get that, please.
Yes. Well, it's nice seeing you again. Please don't make it another 7 years.
All right, I won't. I'll make it another 6 months, then I come back.
Yeah, right. I'm going to hold you to it as well. Listen, I don't know if you hear it enough, but, you have a lot of people that are proud of you.
I appreciate it.
Proud of the growth, and we look forward to the album.
Thank you, baby.
Yeah.
I appreciate you.